A grand jury decided this deadly shooting was justified. The family of Malachi Williams does not agree.
You gonna shoot me?
No.
About 2 minutes later, on April 11th, 22-year-old Malachi Williams was shot dead by San Marcos police officer Alcides or Alex Ventura. About an hour earlier, police say Williams followed two people out of a convenience store, pulled out two knives, and threatened them.
They told police they feared for their lives.
The two people told police they were eventually able to get home, and they called 911. Officer Ventura responded and spoke with the victims. He then left and searched the area to try to find Williams. Officer Ventura found Williams back at the same convenience store.
Because Officer Ventura was one of the original officers who contacted the two victims, he knew the suspect was armed with two knives, and he had already committed 2 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, which is a felony.
Officer Ventura confronted him.
Put your hands behind your back.
I thought we were cool, bro.
Hey, put your hands behind your back.
The officer backs out of the store, continuing to say,
Put your hands behind your back, all right?
Williams takes off running. Officer Ventura deploys his taser as they reach Cheatham Street. It was unsuccessful. He then attempts a second taser discharge as they reach East Hawkins Street. Unsuccessful again.
The officer says that Mr. Williams arms himself as he reached the parking lot of Marco's Pizza, meaning the officer saw that he pulled out both knives and he put them in one hand, and he was running with the blades facing toward the pavement and still continuing to flee from the officer. At that point, the officer sees that the suspect is now armed, so the officer holsters his taser, pulls out his duty firearm,
and shoots Williams in the back in the parking lot of the HEB.
The knives were discarded after he was shot.
The officer's affidavit states he was worried the suspect was going to harm a civilian. Chief Standridge says the use of deadly force was warranted because Williams had the intent, capability, and opportunity to cause imminent threat of serious bodily injury or death to others.
In this case, we believe the suspect had the intent, as evidenced by 2 counts of previous aggravated assault within the last hour. We believe he had the capability because we've clearly shown you that he was armed. He had ample opportunity to throw those knives away. There were plenty of people that he could have caused harm to.
A grand jury declined to indict Officer Ventura, and he's cleared of any prosecution. Williams' family says that isn't right.
We cannot continue to let our citizens be murdered and the person that murders them go free.
Miller says they'll continue to fight for justice.
And I'm praying to God every day that he give me strength and the direction to do the right thing, that the right thing happens.
The officer who shot Williams is back on patrol. Reporting in San Marcos, Meredith Aldis, Fox 7 Austin News.